So we're moving on to our next task, and I'm going to put in a little task 3 heading. And I'm going to move my closing comment down. And now our scenario is our boss wants to see a report showing departments and employees. They would like to see all departments, even if there are no employees assigned to the department. Okay, so we are going to be doing a left join. That means that our table number 1 needs to be the table that has departments in it. And our table number 2, the one that we are joining to, has to have the employees. Because a left join takes everything from table 1 and then displays the data from table 2. And if table 2 doesn't have the data, it puts null in the column. And that is what our boss is asking us for. Now, both of these tables that we are going to be using are in the examples database. So let us take a look at this one. And we're going to be working with departments and employees. And again, in order to retrieve the data from multiple tables, they have to have a column in common. So they have to have that, primary key, foreign key relationship. And if we look, even though department number is not specified as a foreign key here, okay, it is in both. And we can create what's called an ad hoc relationship. So we are going to be able to relate these tables, okay, because this is the same data. It's got the same data type, and you can see that it's not null, which means it's filled in. So we are going to first indicate that we're going to use examples. We'll start our select, but we're going to pop down here and we're going to say from departments. And we're going to give it a little alias of D. And we're going to be joining departments with employees. We'll give that an alias of E. And we are joining the 2 on department number. Okay? And because that column is named the same in both tables, we have to say D dot department number equals E dot department number. And then we need to tell it what columns we want to see. So we want to see D dot department name. And then we want to see the employee's last name. So E dot last name. Whoops. Oh, sometimes I do that. Here, got to select from this side. There. All right, so we've got D dot department name, E dot last name. We are joining departments and employees. And we said we wanted to see all the departments. So instead of a inner join, what we need is a left join. And let me run this as an inner join just so you can see the difference. So if I run it like this, I'm only going to see departments that have employees in it. And if I run it like this as a left join, I'm going to see all of the departments, even if it does not have an employee. And that is what the boss is asking us to do. They want everything from the department's table. Okay, so what a left join does is table 1, which is the one that comes right after the from, whatever columns you are accessing, it's going to display everything. Okay, and then in table 2, which in this case is employees, it will display the data if it exists, and if it doesn't exist, it throws in null, which is exactly what it did for operations. Okay, so this is exactly what the boss wanted. I'm going to go ahead and move my closing comment down. We'll just hit save here to save my changes. And then we'll move on to our next one.